Welcome to a journey into the unknown, where history's greatest unsolved mysteries challenge our understanding and ignite our curiosity. Today we explore 7 baffling cases filled with strange clues, eerie disappearances, and unexplained phenomena. Each story is a puzzle that has defied explanation for decades, some even centuries. Prepare yourself for tales that will grip your imagination and leave you questioning what lies beneath the surface of reality. Let's begin. In December 1948, on a quiet beach in Adelaide, Australia, a man was found dead, impeccably dressed, yet completely unidentified. No wallet, no ID, no clues except a tiny scrap of paper in a hidden pocket, inscribed with the Persian phrase "Taman Shud," meaning ended or finished. This scrap was torn from a rare edition of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, a book of Persian poetry. But the mystery deepens. Inside the book, investigators found a series of strange letters, a code that has baffled cryptographers for over 70 years. Was this man a spy, a victim of foul play, or something more sinister? An autopsy revealed congested organs but no poison, and a plaster cast of his face was made to aid identification. Yet no one came forward. His fingerprints were missing from all databases, and his dental records unmatched. Adding to the intrigue, a suitcase believed to belong to the Somerton man was found at the Adelaide railway station, containing items that offered no further clues to his identity. Theories range from espionage during the Cold War to secret societies, but the Somerton man remains a ghost in history, his identity and cause of death a haunting enigma. Fast forward to 1970, in the remote Isdalen Valley near Bergen, Norway. A charred body is discovered, burned beyond recognition. The woman's identity is erased, all labels cut from her clothes, personal items missing, and her fingerprints filed down. Dubbed the Isdal woman, she carried multiple fake identities and wigs, and isotope analysis of her teeth revealed extensive travel across Europe. Witnesses reported seeing her with strange men, and coded notes were found in her hotel room. Was she a spy caught in the deadly web of Cold War espionage? Despite a massive investigation, her true identity and cause of death remain unknown. Some suspect murder disguised as suicide. Others whisper of secret intelligence operations. Adding to the mystery, traces of a sleeping pill called phenomol were found in her system, a drug that was only available with a prescription at the time, suggesting she had access to controlled substances. The Isdal woman's story is a chilling reminder of the shadows lurking behind seemingly ordinary lives. Picture a lonely lighthouse on the rugged Flannan Isles, off Scotland's coast. In December 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers vanished without a trace. When a relief crew arrived, the lighthouse was deserted, the door unlocked, a meal left uneaten, and one keeper's oilskins missing. The logbook contained cryptic entries about fierce storms and strange lights. No footprints led away from the island, only towards the lighthouse, suggesting the men never left. Some say a rogue wave swept them into the sea. Others whisper of supernatural forces. Adding to the mystery, a nearby crane used to hoist supplies from ships was found to be damaged, suggesting a sudden and violent event may have occurred. The mystery of the Flannan Isles keepers has inspired books, poems, and endless speculation. What happened in that stormy December night? The sea guards its secrets jealously. In January 1966, 3 siblings, Jane, Anna, and Grant Beaumont, left their Adelaide home for a day at Glenelg Beach. They never returned. Witnesses saw the children playing with a tall, blonde man near the beach, but his identity remains unknown. Despite exhaustive searches and hundreds of tips, no trace of the children was ever found. Over the years, suspects ranged from convicted criminals to mysterious strangers, but no arrests were made. A chilling, anonymous call years later hinted at knowledge of their fate, but offered no proof. Adding to the tragedy, the Beaumont family consulted multiple psychics and clairvoyants in the hopes of finding their children, but none of the leads provided by these individuals ever led to any concrete evidence. The Beaumont children's disappearance remains Australia's most infamous cold case, a heartbreaking mystery that haunts families and investigators alike. What happened that summer day? The truth remains buried beneath decades of silence. Between 1918 and 1919, New Orleans was terrorized by a brutal killer known only as the Axeman. This unknown assailant broke into homes, attacking victims with an axe, but with a bizarre twist. He spared anyone playing jazz music. The Axeman sent a chilling letter to newspapers, promising to spare homes where jazz was played on a certain night. The city responded with impromptu jazz parties, hoping music would keep them safe. Most victims were Italian immigrants, fueling rumors of mafia involvement, but no motive was ever confirmed. The attacks stopped as suddenly as they began, and the Axeman vanished without a trace. Adding to the mystery, some researchers have suggested a possible connection between the Axeman and other unsolved murders in different cities, hinting at a potential serial killer who traveled extensively. His identity remains a mystery, and his chilling letter echoes as a haunting reminder of fear and superstition. In 1955, a farmhouse in rural Kentucky became the stage for one of the most bizarre alien encounters ever recorded. The Sutton family reported strange creatures, about 3.5 feet tall, with glowing eyes and claw-like hands, surrounding their home. The family described a terrifying night filled with strange noises, flashing lights, and creatures seemingly impervious to gunfire. Police and Air Force investigators arrived, but found no evidence to explain the event. Adding to the controversy, some skeptics have suggested the Sutton family may have mistaken owls or other nocturnal animals for alien beings, but the family maintained their account of the events for the rest of their lives. Known as the Kelly-Hopkinsville encounter, this case remains a cornerstone of UFO folklore, sparking debates about extraterrestrial life, government cover-ups, and the limits of human perception. Our final mystery takes us to southeastern Massachusetts, to a 200-square-mile area known as the Bridgewater Triangle. This region is infamous for an extraordinary concentration of paranormal phenomena, from UFO sightings and ghostly apparitions to Bigfoot-like creatures and unexplained disappearances. Locals report eerie lights, poltergeist activity, and encounters with thunderbirds and giant snakes. The area's dark history includes a 17th-century Native American massacre, which some believe fuels the paranormal energy. Mysterious black helicopters and strange creatures have been spotted, making the Bridgewater Triangle a place where myth and reality blur. Adding to the intrigue, the Hockomock Swamp, located within the Bridgewater Triangle, is known as the place where spirits dwell by local Native American tribes, who have long avoided the area due to its perceived supernatural activity. Is it a portal to another dimension or simply a hotspot for nature's unexplained forces? The truth remains elusive. These 7 mysteries remind us that the world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Some stories may never be solved, but their power to captivate and mystify endures. Which of these tales intrigued you the most? Share your thoughts and theories. And remember, sometimes the greatest mysteries are the ones that keep us searching. Thanks for watching.